here, we're gonna have a great time doing it. So we're gonna wait for our
gauge. I got it where I wanted at 35 psi. Now this may be a little high.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Defiant Jeep. Today we're going to finish a project we started last week. So last week, if you caught the video, you saw me replace the license plate. And what I did is I moved it from that factory bracket. I added the bracket to my spare tire where I actually did a custom job on the center cap. If you haven't watched that video, I invite you to go please watch it. It was relatively quick, a nice simple video, but it definitely, I showed you a step-by-step on how I got all that done. But today, we're going to go ahead and remove the factory license plate bracket. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean it up and plug it all, plug up the area. Let me go ahead and bring it a little closer. I want to give you a better shot of what's going on. And then we'll just move over from there. Alrighty, we are all set. And you know what? Before we make our way to the actual position we want to be, because I want to show you everything I'm going to do, I forgot to mention what we're doing. Aside of removing the factory license plate bracket or holder, whatever you want to call it, I do have some tools ready for you. Now, there are 4 screws that hold it together. As a matter of fact, let me show it to you. If I can get the right angle here. Alrighty. You do got 4 screws. You have one that's straight in. You got the second one that's kind of like a 45-degree angle right here. And then you got the 2 lower ones. Now, considering since I have an aftermarket bumper, they're really difficult to get to. So I'm going to have to climb in from under the bumper where the 2 screws are accessible. In fact, I found one right here. There's the other one that should be it. So I think we're golden. And they are 7mm. So I'm going to use a 7mm deep socket and extension to get these out. And if I can't use the socket under the bumper, I'm going to have to wrench them out by hand. So as a matter of fact, let me get my tools and we'll start wrenching. But you got that, I got that. Put this down. Let's go ahead and get this here started. Yeah, this would probably be a whole lot easier if you got your drill or your screw gun, however you want to reference it. But I've been doing so many projects close to close, and I ain't gonna lie, my toolbox in my area is such a mess right now. And I still got another project I'm working on as well. So I still have to make like a gang of space to be very accommodating. All right, that's 2. These are actually nice screws, they're worth keeping. So now, that's that. Oh my goodness, super easy. Right on. Now, let us see what I can do about a 7mm wrench. Now, these aren't the best wrenches in the world. I couldn't find anything small enough in a decent brand, so I got some Speed Walk something. I found these on Amazon for like super small size combination wrenches from let me see, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11mm. And all I needed was a 7mm, but oh my god, I find a single wrench without spending a few dollars at Home Depot, which I probably have in the past, but I bought this little set. Let's go ahead and use a little set. Let's throw it down there. Let me find which one of these is a 7. Here we go. It says 7 on it. Should work. All right, we went ahead and got that final screw out. Let's see how well this thing will slide out of here now. Let's see what we got to do to get it out of here. Because it's right there. Okay, so this old plastic is gonna fight with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first going to, let's go and unplug this one harness right here. See what we're gonna do to unplug this thing. Hopefully it's just one of those push button kind of things. That's gonna prove unsuccessful right now. Probably the shape of the plastic, it's curved. So it's like going to the contour of the body. So let's find out what I gotta do to fight with it to get it out of here. Woo! There we go. I broke it, but at least it came off. There you go. The rest we can slide out of there. There's another piece over there. It's officially removed. Unfortunately, I broke it. I hate doing that, but that's my only option right now. Now you got this plug right here. This is for the LED light. Just gonna get this guy out of here. There he goes. All right, let's get rid of that. So, of course, this is what we're looking at right here. Single plug for the LED light. Super dusty, my favorite color. Get that off of there. Well, now to hide this, I'm just gonna shove it in the hole. Just gotten rid of it. So now we just got this really ugly, dirty area. So those of you that keep up with my video, thank you so much for joining. By the way, I really appreciate your subscription. But as I've seen videos in the past that I've created, anything that's dirty, let's go ahead and clean it. I do not have a rag with a bucket of water, so I'm just gonna grab some Windex just to wipe it off and make it as clean as I can. And Windex will work just fine, but you know, there are other options. But let's go with what I got was disposable right now. I'm gonna pick up these screws. I'm gonna throw these screws in the magnetic tray so that I don't lose them or they don't accidentally make their way to the driveway where a tire will accidentally pick it up. All right, give me a second. Let me get a towel and some Windex. Alrighty, I am all set here. Let me just take 2 or 3 of these rolls. Actually, you know what? That's the last 4. Let's just take the 4. We're gonna wet it up something nice. We're gonna clean it up good. The least we can do is clean it up good. All right. Windex does wonders, let me tell you. Sure does, buddy. Look at all that good stuff there. Fantastic stuff. Oh yeah, that's all because of time. So I think on the next car wash, I'm gonna give it a super good scrubbing. Yeah, see, there you go. Let me just get the areas that I really want to clean. Good. I don't even know why I'm cleaning the bumper. It's stupid. I think my OCD just came out. Alrighty, let me go ahead and talk to you for a moment about this open area. Okay, so let's backtrack what we've done. Last week we went ahead and relocated the license plate, put on that bracket in the center of the spare tire after I did a custom job on the center cap itself. Today we removed the factory or the OEM license plate mounting bracket. We went ahead and we hit the wire. Now you have an open cavity. Now you did notice that on either side of the hole there are these, I don't know what you call those, like folded over C-clips. Those are going to remain in place. We're not going to leave the area like that. It's got that opening, which is pretty ugly to look at. We need to put something in its place. Now, in the open market, whether you go to Amazon or somebody else's specific website, you're going to find all kinds of plates that'll plug that area. I've done the same thing. I am going to use this particular model right here. It is a bottle cap opener. I know it doesn't look like much. Now, if you look at this image right here, this is how it comes, where the bottle cap opener is actually a stainless steel and the backing plate is black. Wow, what a tongue twister. I decided, let me get away from that because I wanted to blend with the rear quarter area as much as I could. So I decided, let me just go ahead and use the same paint I used for my inner fender liners because I had some left over, and I painted them. And it's a very, very close match to the Mopar Gobi, and I kind of like it. So let me show this to you a little bit clearer. You can see that actually looks upside down, but this is how it's going to be mounted. Normally, we'd mount it like this. Reason being, so that when you grab your bottle and it's in this orientation, grab your bottle, stick the cap on there, push down. And that's perfect. That's exactly how it was designed to do. But in this case, we're going to mount it upside down. So, you know, this wannabe cat or Batman looking symbol is going to be upside down like this, where you're going to be forced to put the lip on it and then push upward. But you're going to have to be careful not to spill your beverage. The reason that this is going on like that, because the rear bumper itself is going to interfere with the bottle as you push down and try and take the cap off of there. So you'll probably have to like try and edge it off 2 or 3 times as you twist the bottle on this cap, which is kind of like frustrating when you want to get your beverage on, you want to quench your thirst, you want to make it happen. So that being the case, we're going to go upside down, which is how the instructions in the package say anyways. And they don't tell you why. They just said you're going to mount it upside down. They didn't tell you upside down, but you could just tell it's upside down. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and mount it up and get it all fixed in there. The one problem is, how are we going to bolt it on? It doesn't come with a set of screws. Let's go back and take a look at that a little mounting area right there. See what we can make use of those C-clips. So let me go ahead and see what it works. They come with some hardware, some screws, some nuts, some washers. And if those work out, perfect. We'll make that stick in there, tighten everything. If not, we're going to go in another avenue or go in another direction. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at this area right here. We have this open cavity that we want to cover. It's not extremely ugly, but it's like really, it looks, it's very evident that something's been removed. We want to cover it. You have these clips right here. They were left behind by those 2 7mm screws that were removed when the factory plate was taken off. And what I mean by 7mm, that is the size of the hex head, the actual 6-point socket that I used to take those off. That's what I mean by 7mm. So the factory hardware, or the hardware that came with the blocking plate, is actually thicker in diameter, so it's not going to fit through the hole, which means we're going to have to remove these. And luckily enough, the kit did come with 2 washers and 2 nuts. So we can actually use these so long as we can get these guys off. Now the question is, how are we going to squeeze ourselves in here to remove those things? I tried going through directly below it from the bottom over here, but it's blocked off. In fact, let me show you here. Like directly from here, directly under it, it's blocked off. This is all sheet metal right here. There's no way you're going to get up in there. So the next best option is to remove this light, and that's what we're going to do right now. Let's go ahead and remove the light. And if I remember right, it should be the 2 inner ones. There, put my screwdriver down. I believe it's a slide out. Oh, slide in. Okay. Ooh, fun stuff. Yes, it was a slide in. Let's go ahead and put this light out of the way. Be very careful with it. I mean, you, me, a lot of us, we spend a lot of money on aftermarket lights. Let's be careful with this thing. Okay, so this is just some paper tag on the harness. Let's get that out of the way. Let me see what I can do about getting my hands in there. Perfect access. Now, the thing is to squeeze these guys. And it is That's gonna be a difficult chore. How am I gonna do that? The way it feels is that you have to squeeze it to get this thing to get out of there. Let me get, well, first let me get my chair out of the way. Let me see if I have a pair of pliers that'll let me get in here and squeeze them. And there it is. Went ahead and I managed to squeeze out a little bit from the back. Ooh, it's not even damaged. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. The paint's not even chipped. Okay, so that's what we got to do. Weird design. Kind of mangled it in the back, so I really couldn't tell how it's designed. But I think it's, I tried to squeeze it, I de-shaped it, kept trying to give it a twist and a flex back and forth, because you know as you do that to metal, it weakens and breaks. So let me see if I can do it to the second one, and we can finish installing this plug. There it is, popped out, flew right out at me. Oh. This one also is in good condition. It's not chipped, it's not damaged. And all right, let's take a look at this right here. This is the face of it. That's how. Oh, sorry. That's the face of it. That's how you saw it. This is the back of it. Really weird design. Ain't never seen anything like it. But it's out. Now we got these square holes that we're going to use to put the screws behind them, or screws in front of them, and the nuts behind it to tighten it up. And we're almost done. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and grab my chair real quick, because this old man's had a long day and his back hurts. So let's get our little Batman figure in the upside down position. I am going to grab a washer. I believe that's how it goes. Should it be washer? I should have a space in between. You know what, let's be different. Let's do the space in between. If that doesn't make sense either. Does not make any sense. Let me see if this fits in the hole. It should fit in the hole. It came in the package. Right there. Right there. That is an odd shape. Yes, I think we're gonna go in that direction. Okay, so we're gonna put it like that. The bottle cap opener upside down with just the screws pointing out. And actually it looks kind of nice. It's almost an exact match to the paint, which I'm really digging that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the washers and the nuts in the back. That's probably gonna be our best direction right there. I'm gonna put that there. I'm going nowhere. I'm gonna grab a nut. That's one. The other washer. More of a nut. Here. Okay, they're in. Okay, so I went ahead and I measured these nuts as far as the type of wrench I'm going to use, and the head of these bolts is a 4mm Allen wrench, which I got that. And as soon as I find my wrench, I know I put it down somewhere. That is a 10mm wrench. I'll see if I can use my ratcheting wrench. If I can't, at least I still have this guy right here, which I can spin with my other hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the camera. I am right-handed. I'm gonna need more of this area right here. So let me shift your position. Get that out of the way. Alrighty. So instead of cutting you off, let's just go ahead and relocate you. I think that'll do. And let's go ahead and make it a little bit more center. Because we want to be cool. I love my subscribers and I want them to see everything I'm doing. All right. So, here. No. Okay, yeah, this way. And I'm gonna start with the more inner one because as I was putting it in, it has less threads than this one. This is actually curved, but unfortunately this plate is flat. So I'm kind of hoping that we can flex it a little bit, you know, as I do this. Is that dirt or is it chipped? Oh my God, I'll find out in a second. Hopefully it's just dirt. That's good. Yeah, it's dirt. Thank God, dirt. Do the other one. I'll check the first one once more. Oh yeah. That ain't going nowhere. Alrighty, we're all set. We are just about done now with the we got the little plate in its place where we're exactly where we want it to be. All we gotta do is put on the tail light. So let me go ahead and give you another nice angle so you can walk this journey with me because we are about finished. So of course, we're gonna follow the reverse operation of when we had removed the tail light assembly. We're gonna make sure everything goes back in there nice. We're gonna make sure it doesn't get pinched or anything like that. Okay, it's all good. Go ahead. Take that one. Come on now, I know you're back there. Don't gotta fight me now, buddy. You know, I think it fought me when I originally put them on too. I can't remember, it's been a little bit. I know it's been a couple months. This is a set that Patty had gotten me for, I think she got them for me for Christmas. I don't even remember. But they were a gift from my wife, Patty from V-Notch. There we go. Yep. I got my screw stick. Alrighty folks, and we're all done. We went ahead and reinstalled the tail light after we had installed the new blocking plate for that little hole where the original license plate bracket used to be. I hope you found this video entertaining and educational. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and of course join us on all our social platforms. Don't forget to visit us at www.defiantjeep.com, where you can find all of your Jeep performance accessories, camping gear, and other merch. We love to see you on the trail.